Welcome to Empath in the Office Crushing Corporate Life video series, where we help empaths navigate the corporate environment. This video is called Why People Don't Reply to Your Messages. Have you ever written a heartfelt message to someone you really cared about, whether it be someone you enjoyed working with, someone you admire, or maybe your significant other, and then had the unfortunate experience of seeing that they read your message but have not replied? Maybe a day or two has passed and you realize they won't get to your message, and you start to think that you must not be that important to them or that you never mattered. Because if they really cared, they would write back, right? There can be many reasons a person won't reply, and that can range from they being too busy, the message had too much personal content or was too long, the message seemed rude or pushy, they didn't know the answer to what you were asking, or writing the answer would take too much thought and time, or maybe they didn't place a high value on their time for you. Many people don't realize the pain that not responding causes the sender of the message, and it is because we are not taught these things in life. As you can see by the reasons above, most people only care about how they feel, that they are too busy, or that they feel pushed, or that they don't know the answer. Most of us have not stopped to think about how we would feel if we were waiting for a response to something very personal to us. When we put our vulnerability out there and don't receive acceptance or validation, we are now experiencing the traumatic thought that the world is not as safe a place as we once thought it to be. Without attention, this thought and belief will infiltrate your every move. You will be more closed off to the world, which causes others to close off as well. Think about how that would impact your environment and everyone who comes into contact with you. The closed-off energy will spread to every person you meet, and that is part of the reason why our world is so cold today. How to kindly treat people who message you. We can help change this by paying attention to the messages we receive, and especially those that we don't want to respond to. Is the person being overly demanding or pushy? Try to see the positive intent that they just want to feel secure and that somebody hears them. If we hear and respond, they will soften. Are we just too busy to get to these hundreds of emails? Well, we can either hire someone, automate a response, or just send them something. Trust me, they will appreciate even an automated and succinct response over no response at all. You see, it's all about intention. Notice their intention for writing the message and take care to respond if you can. And in receiving any message, respond to it with your own presence and intention. Even just one sentence or word could be enough. This could mean that they were seen and heard. Because whenever you respond, you're helping the other person open their heart to trust the universe. What to do when you don't get a response. So now we know why people do not reply to messages sometimes. That doesn't change the fact that we may feel lonely, desperate, vulnerable, and hurt when it happens to us. Here's what I've learned in my journey as an empathic lightworker in handling these types of things. Number 1, know that you did nothing wrong. People will try to tell you that maybe you wrote too much or got too personal or you were too pushy. Maybe you were all of these things, but don't ever think you were wrong. People always do the best they can with the resources they have. And if you truly sent out that message with 100% positive intent, even if it were a pushy message, then you did nothing wrong. Never let anyone tell you otherwise to dim the shine of who you are. Number 2, it was always sent at the right time. Take solace in the fact that there are no accidents or coincidences, and that everything always happens at the right time. If you haven't received a response, it's because you weren't meant to. There is nothing wrong with you. This email, message, or text was sent by you because it will release a larger chain of events that will unfold for your benefit, and one day you will see it. Number 3, it will show more of who you are. If not getting response triggered you, go into that feeling. Why does it hurt so much? What is the silence telling you? What are the thoughts that are filling your mind? They say that healing is like peeling off the layers of an onion. Just because you feel you're still being triggered by the same thing doesn't mean you're not healing. You're just uncovering different layers and more chances to heal even deeper. Number 4, remember your mission on the planet. Most empaths and lightworkers are here to raise the vibration on the planet. Take the moment to feel the hurt and pain of not getting your rightfully deserved response. Is the energy heavy or light? Well, if you feel low, then all others around you will also feel low. And that means we risk lowering the entire vibration of the planet if we don't let go of this hurt. Number 5, enjoy the contrast. Having someone not reply makes it so much more beautiful when someone does reply with an equally heartfelt response. Without the pain of no response, would we ever feel the gratitude and magic of those who appreciate us enough to respond in kind? Number 6, forgive. This situation is calling us to forgive. When we feel hurt, there is someone we need to forgive. And amongst that someone is ourselves. Don't be afraid to let this layer go. When we forgive, we shed layers of hurt from past wounds and we release it so that we can be lighter. We hope this video helped you as an empath transmute the negative hurt and resentful energy from not receiving a response to a message we held dear and transmute it into a positive, loving energy that we can give the world. Leave a comment below for any other videos or questions you might want to see on being an empath and navigating the corporate environment. Empath in the Office, changing the world one person at a time. Visit our website at www.empathintheoffice.com.